Hi, Michael McGuire, California Elder Law Center. We have offices throughout Southern California designed to help you get the quality of care you need and deserve for a senior. We're dedicated to helping you answer those two critical questions. How do I pay for long-term care, and who's going to take care of me? There's an issue that comes up over and over again from families that are faced with suddenly a crisis, families that recognize it's time, spouses who really need to find some help. How do I know who I'm doing business with? How do I know that the person I'm talking to is really good at this process? Let me give you some tips. Let me give you some ideas that might be of help to you. Probably the single best source for you to go to when it comes to dealing with finding an elder law attorney would be the National Academy of Elder Law Attorneys, NAELA, NAELA.org. It really is the only serious organization out there that the elder law attorneys belong to help share and educate each other to deal with this issue. The issues have broadened over the years. It includes special needs trusts. It includes the ability to help the disabled. It includes the ability to help seniors access public benefits. I've been a member of the National Academy of Elder Law Attorneys since the day I started practicing elder law. And as a result, I've learned and have been the beneficiary of a lot of sharing of some really distinguished elder law attorneys around the country and here in California. And in fact, you might find that the National Academy of Elder Law Attorneys typically are members of a group that do a lot of advocacy work in the states in which they live. Take a look to see if the person is served in the local chapters. There's chapters in each of these states. Here in California, we have a chapter in Southern California and a chapter in Northern California. Another critically important measuring stick for you in dealing with anybody when it comes to dealing with the Veterans Administration is to insist that the person is accredited by the Veterans Administration. You can go on their website, va.gov, and they lead you straight into a list of people that are accredited in the area in which you live. Why is this so important? The reason it's so important is that you want to know that that person falls underneath the jurisdiction of the Veterans Administration when it comes to serving your needs. That means that person has taken an examination, has gotten some educational background, and has been fully vetted by the Veterans Administration to represent vets on an appeal basis in order to help them deal with an application. You should also know nobody, under any circumstances, is allowed to charge a veteran for an application to the Veterans Administration for benefits. It's not an easy system to work in if you don't work in it every day, so you'll want to know that the person you're dealing with or the firm you're dealing with is an individual or a firm that has gone through the process, taken the time to actually become accredited by the VA. I'm proud to say that all the attorneys working here in this office at the California Elder Law Center, not only veterans, but they're fully accredited by the VA and have been since day one. As you're going through this process, you're going to want to know that the people that you're dealing business with, in terms of providing you with services, ascribe to a high level of standards, that they understand what's necessary to protect you and your loved ones. They're not bringing people into your home that aren't fully vetted, that haven't had their police records checked, that haven't had their health records checked. You want to be dealing with vendors that know each other, that can refer you back and forth, that have these same high standards as far as protecting you and your family. That's a process of asking your friends, that's a process of asking your neighbors and your relatives, and that's a process of asking your trusted professionals in your life who they would recommend. Many times a person's CPA or enrolled agent, their tax agent, is the one who refers them, for instance, into the California Elder Law Center. You know, one of the things that we've always enjoyed and have insisted on is being an advocate up in Sacramento for seniors. Asking that kind of a question as far as what kind of level of activity have they had supporting seniors and senior issues in California, both in the political and in the bureaucratic sessions. How does that stack up as far as what they've done in the past? What kind of a commitment have they made? And that's something that you want to know about. We've been actively engaged here in our office in advocacy in Sacramento for many years, and in fact have met with management and the directors of these programs on a consistent basis. And I can tell you there's new regulations coming, and we've had the opportunity and the privilege to see a draft of those regulations, and it's the kind of a thing you want to be prepared for and protected from. And so the individual that you're talking to would be fully conversant in all those different strategies and all those new regulations and the rules and the laws that apply to them. So the final analysis is check their credentials. The final analysis is see where they belong and who they participate with. Are they active in the bar association in the county in which they're located? Are they a member of the Trust and Estates group? Are they on the elder law group? Are they on the veterans group? Ask them the question if they've done it, because then you'll know somebody who's actively engaged. In the final analysis, your own common sense is what protects you the best in this process. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Fully expect to get an intelligent answer, and allow that to be your guideline. I think you'll find that you can find plenty of good quality resources. There are some truly wonderful people that are in this field. My experience is that many of my colleagues in the National Academy of Elder Law Attorneys got there through a story. Everybody that I know got there because they were taking care of a senior, and it led to their engagement and their desire to do more to help. We hope you've enjoyed this series of informational moments that we could share with you. Our goal is to educate the public, to educate the adult children of seniors, to get to the point where you're going to get everything you're entitled to. We're not here to necessarily just protect assets for the family. We're here to make sure that our seniors, our clients, get the absolute best care they can possibly get, that they get the quality of care they need and deserve. That requires us to preserve those assets, and at the same time it allows us to acquit our duty. What most of our clients have charged us with is they want to leave a legacy for their families too. So on behalf of the California Elder Law Center, I look forward to meeting you personally out there at a senior center, at a workshop, at a seminar. We're always available for speaking engagements and training for all different professions in this field. I look forward to meeting you here in the office, either in Palm Desert or here in Lakewood, in Southern California. And until then, stay healthy, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.